Welcome back to Royal Fashion Europe. Some royal moments are loud, coronations, weddings, balcony waves. Others are so quiet they almost slip past us. But once you notice them, you cannot unsee them. This week in Monaco, on the feast day of Saint Devot, the patron saint who has protected the principality for centuries, something subtle happened in plain sight, and once you see it, it stays with you. Saint Devot's Day is one of Monaco's oldest traditions. A solemn mass, a torchlit procession through the streets, the symbolic burning of the boat in the harbor as flames rise against the night sky and church bells echo over the water. Prince Albert II and Princess Charlene attended, as always, representing continuity in a nation that never forgets its history. And with them were hereditary Prince Jacques and Princess Gabriella, still young but no longer the little twins we watched grow up in the background. That was the first thing people noticed online. They don't walk behind their parents anymore. They walk with them. Jacques, taller now, stood closer to his father, not clinging, not trailing, but aligned. His posture more assured, his steps more deliberate. Prince Albert glanced at him more than once, not as a sovereign inspecting an heir, but unmistakably as a father seeing his son step into something larger. And Gabriella, she alternated between holding her mother's hand and stepping forward on her own. One commenter wrote simply, "She looks calmer this year, more aware, more herself." But the moment that really stopped people in their tracks didn't happen during the procession or the flames. It happened quietly between Charlene and Gabriella. As night fell and the symbolic boat burned in the harbor, flames reflecting on the water, commemorating Devot's martyrdom and Monaco's enduring spirit, cameras briefly caught Charlene leaning slightly toward her daughter, not to guide her, not to correct her, just to stand with her. No words, no dramatic gesture, just presence. Gabriella looked up just for a second, and in that tiny exchange, mother and daughter sharing the firelight, something wordless passed between them, a promise perhaps, that she would always be there, that Gabriella was not alone in understanding what it means to carry Monaco's future. Prince Albert, standing close to all three, subtly formed a protective circle during the moments of crowd attention. For a family that has lived under intense scrutiny, these details mattered. Because what Monaco witnessed was not perfection, it was continuity. Parents guiding, children stepping forward, tradition passing quietly from one generation to the next. Fashion, even in solemnity, told its own story. Princess Charlene wore understated elegance, a dark coat, soft scarf, minimal jewelry, letting her calm presence speak louder than any accessory. The twins, dressed simply yet perfectly coordinated with their parents, looked like they belonged exactly where they stood. No extravagance, just quiet belonging. As the flames faded and the harbor returned to calm, one truth lingered. We watched these twins grow up, and suddenly they are walking into history. Now I would love to hear from you. Which moment stood out most? Jacques beside his father, Gabriella's quiet confidence, Charlene's calm presence, or did this year feel different from previous Saint Devot celebrations for you? If you felt that quiet emotion too, please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts below. Because sometimes the most powerful royal moments are the ones that are not announced, only noticed. Thank you for joining us at Royal Fashion Europe. Until our next gentle discovery, à bientôt.